Hello and welcome. I'm Josephine Corcoran, holistic career coach and astrologer. And today I'm coming live to share my weekly forecast for the week ahead, where we look at what's happening energetically with the planets and with the sun and the moon. And we talk about what those energies are and how you can use the energy that's available to harness it and work it for planning your week ahead in business and in your career. But obviously, everything's interconnected. So, whatever is happening in your professional life is informing your personal life and vice versa. So, we can't quite separate them out. And boy, is this week a big, big week. We are drawing very close to the end of 2020. And with the sun in Sagittarius, there's plenty of inspiration and big picture thinking going on. But the major game changer that is happening this week is that the two planets that have been hanging out in Capricorn alongside Pluto all year, being Jupiter and Saturn, and that those two planets, which whenever we track where they're moving in the sky and what other planets they're connecting with, what we notice is a shift and a deep change to the values that we as humans place on things. And for all of 2020, with Jupiter and Saturn hanging out in Capricorn, it's the final phase of a 200-year era where we have, as humans on Earth, been placing a very strong value on the material, on the 3D. And with these planets moving out of Capricorn, out of Earth sign, and making a conjunction next week, where they'll be meeting up together in the sky. They'll be starting a new 20-year cycle and a new 800-year cycle in a completely different element. So big changes this week as we start to move towards that next conjunction. And I will talk more about the big conjunction that's happening next week and how we can activate that and use that in our careers and businesses. But I just wanted to bring to your attention that this week on Sunday evening is when Jupiter is going to move out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. So Jupiter's been in Capricorn for almost 12 months, and Jupiter's an expansive planet connected to optimism and big picture thinking and adventure. And being in Capricorn, it's not so comfortable there. It's been quite restricted and limited. And with the move into Aquarius, Jupiter's going to be able to bring to the table greater levels of optimism and greater levels of enthusiasm and vibrancy and abundance, but in regards to the air qualities of Aquarius, where there'll be a greater emphasis on working with technology, on collaboration, on group orientation, and also a greater connection to the recognition, if you like, of being unique, of being an individual, and of celebrating differences. So that's what the essence of Jupiter in Aquarius is going to be about. Now, Saturn is also moving into Aquarius, and Saturn, being the ring planet, always brings up the element of responsibility and hard work and following the rules, and more of a traditional patriarchal view on leadership. And with Saturn moving out of Capricorn, where it's been for 3 years, it's the end of a 3-year cycle. And for those of you that have got Capricorn sun signs, or you're connected to the element of Capricorn, you're going to feel a bit of a lightness coming on as the ruler of your zodiac sign, because Saturn rules Capricorn, is going to be moving into Aquarius. So there'll be a restructuring and a reviewing of what group meaning looks like, putting more responsibility and weight to the group and weight to the unconventional and the innovation. So that's pretty big. So we've got a sneak preview of that happening this week. But the big news at the beginning of the week is that this evening we've got the total new moon eclipse happening. So it's a total solar eclipse, which will be seen in parts of South America. And even though it's not going to be happening here in Australia, we will globally be feeling the presence of this eclipse energy. So I wanted to just pause for a moment, and if you've been feeling quite emotional, or if things have been coming to light that you're understanding for the first time, that you feel are sending you in a new direction, I really encourage you to work with the changes that are coming up, or the insight that's coming up, because anything we're learning under this energy is really helping us align to what our purpose is, because eclipses are quite fated events, and information that comes to bear during eclipses is something we often don't know about until the eclipses, but it's been going on for a while. And so anything you learn now definitely consider that to be fated. So that's the beginning of the week. Now, for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, you can press the sign up button, and that will give you a download PDF of the placement of the moon and the different planets for the week ahead. So you can use that for your planning. So go right ahead and download that. But what I will do now is I'm going to just talk a bit about the moon and its cycle this week and how you can work with that. So before I go into exactly the placement of the moon, I wanted to just give you the void of course times for the week ahead, which is when the moon is not making a connection to any other planet. So just to give you a heads up as to when to not be signing any contracts and not be doing any launching. And there's only really a couple of days that are affected in the business working week. So this is Sydney time. So Tuesday the 15th, tomorrow, from 3:16 in the morning until 2:34 p.m. So tomorrow morning's not a great day for launching or starting anything new. Wednesday is all good. Thursday the 17th from 4:34 p.m. till 5:26 p.m. So just a very short window on Thursday to be aware of. And then Friday is all clear. So just to give you a heads up on that. Now, in terms of the daily movement of the moon, and one of the main reasons we explore what's happening with the moon is that the moon is a signal or a symbol of our emotional energy and what we feel inclined towards doing. So today the moon is in Sagittarius all day, and with the moon in Sagittarius, even though we're at the dark phase of the moon just before the new moon beginning and just before the total solar eclipse, the Sagittarius energy is always quite inspirational and great for big picture thinking. So today is really meant to be, it's a very good day for being quiet, for being restful as we inch towards the new lunar cycle, but use it to inspire your big picture thinking. And if you've got a moment today, just sit down and do some reflection. Get your reflection going around what it is you want to be creating in 2021 and beyond. Because tomorrow the moon, after the solar eclipse, which happens overnight at 3:16 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I've put a little ritual or an activation that you can use in the PDF in the download. If you sign up for that, you'll be able to work that little ritual for yourself to just do some exploring and to set some intentions and to also allow yourself to do some releasing. And on Tuesday, the moon will move into the sign of Capricorn, bringing through a focus at 2:34 p.m. on the work and the structure that is still required. So it helps you really consider planning for the next year ahead. And it also helps you to put the final phases of restructuring that have been happening this year to bed. So moon's in Capricorn all afternoon Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and then Thursday morning. The moon on Thursday afternoon will move into Aquarius. So from 5:26 p.m. on Thursday and all day Friday with the moon in Aquarius, really powerful for this concept of collaboration and innovation and doing things differently and working with technology to bring groups together. So look out for me over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be launching a new group that will be giving a lot of information on a weekly basis about how you can work the energy of the planets and astrology into your career. I'm excited about doing that, so I'll let you know when that is officially launched. And I'll be doing some serious thinking and planning about that on the 17th and the 18th. And then on the 19th, the moon will be moving into Pisces at 11:38 p.m. late at night. So it'll be in Pisces all day Sunday, which is a really lovely energy for relaxing and working, playing music and having a really lovely imaginative time with your friends, just chilling out, going to the beach, doing whatever you need to do to just wind down. So I know that's not easy at this point in time of the year when there's still lots to be done and people now wanting to get together because they can here in Australia. And my heart still goes out to those of you overseas who are really struggling with new lockdown, heavy lockdown, and a lot of challenges happening in the health space. But we should start to see things starting to lift with this new air cycle kicking off. So that's it from me in terms of the overview, but there's more content in the PDF, so download that if that works for you. And I am still seeing clients even though the kids are on holidays and I've got plans for them. So if there's any information that you're looking for to support you in the year ahead, get in touch. Otherwise, look out for an email from me about plans for what I'm putting together for 2021, which I'm really excited about. So have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you all next week on Monday. Take care. Bye for now.